Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are going to take a look at the King Tiger C. It's a Tier 7 King Tiger. Um, Differences between this and the Tier 8 King Tiger, we'll go over those just to give you a basic idea um, if it's worth getting this or not. Now, to get this tank, in order to get it, first off, probably going to have to ask mom and dad's permission, unless you're an adult, to get Twitch Prime, and you've got to link it to, um, it is, I'm drawing a blank. I want to say it's one of those websites for buying stuff. I want to say Yahoo, but it's not Yahoo. Something like that. But if you have Twitch Prime and you link it to this other account, then lo and behold, ta-da, you get this beautiful tank. And I'll decline that for now. And we'll go over the differences. The biggest differences are the gun. The amount of alpha, the aim time, reload, stuff like that. The Tier 8 does hit for more. This hits for more like a medium amount of damage, but it's also a Tier 7. But it is also a Tier 7 with the Tiger 2's armor at Tier 8. So there's some goods and bads with it. But let's take a look at it right here. And we'll compare them. And as you can see, like I said, the firepower on the Tiger 2 is better, as in you have a 320 average damage versus 240. Your average penetration is more, but you also have to figure that the King Tiger C is a Tier 7. Rate of fire is a little bit better on the King Tiger C at 8.18 rounds a minute. So your reload obviously is quicker at 7.34, where it's 8.78 seconds on the Tiger 2. Gun traverse speed on the Tiger 2 is better at 28.8. Gun dispersion and elevation is identical. Your aim time, dispersion, average damage per minute is all better on the Tiger 2. And this is with just the standard 100% crew on both of them. That way, because I've got a lot of battles in my Tiger 2 or the King Tiger C, I've only got a handful, so I configured it with just 100% crew in both of them, so that the the Tiger 2 didn't have better stats because of the crew. So these are with just 100% crew. Your hit points, you get 1,600 in the Tiger 2, 1,300 in the King Tiger C, which, yeah, that's not bad. You're going up from a Tier 7 to a Tier 8, so it's to be expected, but you can see that the armor is identical. Hull armor 150, 80, 80, and on the Tiger 2, 150, 80, 80. Turret armor is 185, 80, 80, 185, 80, 80. So the armor is identical, and so you're getting better armor on a Tier 7 tank that the Tier 8 has the same identical armor. So you will, as a Tier 7, if you're top tier, bounce a lot of rounds. Where are we at? Which I'm a little surprised about this, that the weight difference, maybe it's because it's got to be because of the gun. The Tiger 2 obviously has a better gun. It's bigger because the weight is 70.3 tons out of 74 and 71.64. Yeah, it's got to be because this has got a lighter gun. That's all I can think of. Engine horsepower is identical, but being that this is the King Tiger C is a little bit lighter, your specific power to weight's better, and top speed for forward and reverse are the identical 38 and 12. Traverse speed on the Tiger 2 is better at 29.87. Concealment is better on the Tiger C, King Tiger C, at 122 and 105 on the Tiger 2. So really not a big, huge difference. 7.3 on the King Tiger C and 6.28 on the Tiger 2. Spotting is better on the King Tiger C. Might be because of the way I have it set. We'll have to look at what I have for each of them. I thought I set them up identical with a gun rammer, gun lane drive, and probably coated optics. We'll have to look. And I can't see it with my damn grape in the way. View range 440 for the King Tiger C and 407 for the Tiger 2. And signal range is a little bit better on the Tiger 2. So if we go back, let's look and see. I'm pretty sure I had them set up identical. So this one has got the gun rammer, gun lane drive, and coated optics, and the Tiger 2. Oh, is a little bit different. I have it set up with gun rammer vents and a gun lane drive. So that's why there's a difference in the view range. So, yeah, I do apologize about that. I thought they were identical setup, but nope. So I'm not going to go over the armor because the Tiger 2 and this have identical. It is a pretty sweet looking tank. The one thing I didn't like is, okay, so your Twitch Prime for a monthly fee is like 10 bucks. And it's going to kill me. I can't remember. You have to link it with another account. I can't remember to save my life what you have to link it with. But then you get these special packages every month. Like this did come with an awesome commander. Well, you could put him in any tank I wanted, but I did throw him in this. And he came with 1, 2, 3, 4 perks that 100%, and then the very last one at 0%. So you get a hell of a person that, and you get to keep the commander. But if you do cancel the Twitch Prime, the tank disappears. Lo and behold, this tank will be gone out of your garage. Or either that, or it's sitting in your garage, you just can't use it. I can't remember how it works. It's weird because it almost looks like it's a rental, but it's not a rental. But you can't purchase it. It's kind of, basically it is kind of like a rental, because if you cancel Twitch Prime, the tank is no longer usable in your garage. And then also another tank that it came with this Twitch Prime thing was, oh, that little fast motor scooter. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Right here. The AMX 1357. I already have it in my garage. Why am I cruising it? I must have it in another tank. But this one also came with the Twitch Prime thing, but this is a rental. After so many days, it's just gone. So you get it for, like, I think it was 12 days. After 12 days, gone. Or you can purchase it. It looks like, well, it's got purchase. Yeah, it says purchase 5,000 gold. Whereas with the King Tiger C, this one, you can use it all you want. It's not gone after 6 days, but if you do get rid of Twitch Prime, the tank is gone. Gun-wise, let's take a pick at that real quick. It is an 88 KWK 43, and the Tier 8 gets a lot better gun if I remember right. Yeah, it gets a Tier 9 gun. It gets the 105 KWK L68. A lot more accurate, more damage, just more of everything. So, and obviously this is a Tier 8 though, so you're going to want more oomph in your gun. It's just nice that they both have, at a Tier 7, you're getting Tier 8 armor. So anyways, if you want to hold on for a minute, I will have some gameplay and some post-game stats for you in this beast of a motor scooter. So hold on, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so here we are on Glacier in the, well, I don't want to say new, but new King Tiger C. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn the volume down right now, or it's going to blow our ears out of our heads. Sorry, I meant to do this a minute ago, and I forgot, because my memory is as good as about 5 minutes. Alrighty. There we go. That'll probably be a lot better. So what I planned on doing originally was heading up this way and coming around over this way and working my way to the enemy cap, because I saw that they had a low couple auto loaders, and I was afraid that those will probably go this way, and with 2 of those Progetto 46 auto loaders, they can clip out on you pretty quick, and I didn't feel like just getting clipped out. So I decided it's gonna be my best bet to go to actually be south side instead of the north side. A lot of the tanks looked like they were heading to the north side. The IS King Tiger C, a couple other tanks ended up going that way. So I thought, well, we got plenty going that way, so just me going that way isn't gonna help out much. I was kind of pre-aiming up in that area, and then I saw the 1357, but he backed out. I think I get a blind shot on him. I should have kind of kept going, but he kept acting like he was going to back up into where I could get a shot at him. Not that I was being greedy, but I just wanted to, get a shot into him so that he'd back off the bulldog there and the scorpion. That scorpion probably would have been way better off, and if he would have stayed up here like where the IKV-90 is. But yeah, that must have been the shot where I did hit him. When he reappears, he is missing some hit points. I do put a blind shot up there, but hits the rock, unfortunately. So we start pushing up forward some more, and I'm watching, and I'm like, okay, so we got an IS over there, the STML. I thought he was actually, no, he actually went down there. Yeah, the STML would have been better off if he stayed up here too. And so I'm trying to get a shot off into here, and I'm running into this hill. You can see that, it's the same, basically the same exact tank as a Tiger II, except for with a smaller gun. Basically the stock gun. You got the same armor, same everything, same engine, just the stock 88. It's still a good gun, but you're only hitting for 240 versus like 320 with the 105. And then I'm looking over here and I'm seeing that we've got a medium, 2 heavies, and a tank destroyer. And sure enough, those Progetto 46s were over there. And so far we're beating them by 1. That one of the Progetto 46s got taken out. So I felt, we've got a couple mediums up here. Well, actually, got 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 mediums over here. 5 mediums. I didn't realize a medium over there too. I just felt like I made the right choice coming this way. So they had some heavy armor up here too. Take a shot at the A44. Basically knocked off half his hit points in one shot. That's the nice thing about when you got a heavy tank. You get those extra hit points, but obviously speed-wise, it is definitely not a jet. We get a shot into the AC-46 in the side, knockout 221. Now, his lower plate is green, but he starts backing up, and I thought at that angle I was still going to pen it, but no. And then I'm like, oh, I could hit him in the side again, but he gets taken out. So we're still climbing the hill. I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map, and I'm looking, thinking to myself, I'm going to have to turn around here in a minute, because definitely is not working out well for the IS, the STML, and the King Tiger. They're actually doing pretty good, to be honest with you, but with what they had over there with auto loaders, a low, and whatever else they had, oh, what is that? A Black Prince. You got a fast firing gun, not an auto loader, but it might as well be. It fires really fast. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but so at this point I figured, okay, it's time to turn around and get back down to our base because the STML just got taken out. So they got 2 heavies, a medium, a tank destroyer, and the HWK-30 somewhere. And I figured I'm just going to get down there and get set up to defend our base. And, we're actually winning right now, but all of a sudden they just really catch up. And it's, it goes to where we're beating them pretty bad to pretty close to even Steven. So I thought, the best thing I can do is I was going to hold up here for a second thinking, they're going to have to, if they take out the IKV-90B, I don't want to be setting down there and be the only thing in everybody's sight because I'd be the only one down there because there's basically nothing there. Artillery set up there. He's right there. So I thought my best bet, stay up here. Excuse me. And set up here so that way if they come up this hill, I can sit here and put shots into them left and right as they try getting up the hill. And then I saw that the IKV-90B was getting knocked around, so I thought, I'm going to push down here. I'm not getting any lights on anything. I have no shots. Then for me to set up here would have been stupid because then basically I'm just sitting there till the rest of my team gets knocked out, and then I would have been effective because then they would all be trying to get on our cap, and then you got 3 or 4 tanks, shooting at one tank, you get, knocked out pretty quick. I thought this way, at least I'm going to get up here, get set up in a little bit better position, and oh, that's where the Hawk 30 was up there. So you can see when you turning speed on this is pretty bad. It's pretty slow. But I'm just waiting for any kind of shots for anything. Like I was hoping a scorpion or the low or black prince, something would pop out. And unfortunately, the low is on the other side of that hill, so I can't get any shots at him. So at first, I was going to shoot right down this hill, and I thought, as I got close, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No, we don't want to do that. That will not work out well for me. But you can see, like I said, with the turning radius, the speed on it just, I mean, it's a heavy, and it's a slow heavy. But I thought, okay, time for me to get down there and push forward. Now you can see they pretty much almost evened it up. It's 11-9. I think they actually get it even closer here in a minute. So all those mediums that had gone up here basically just got knocked out. So it's down to our T-44, and I think they try capping and they get knocked out. So again, at first I was going to go to the left side of this hill. I thought, no. Let's go behind them, sneak up behind them. If I come up this way, artillery's going to have shots on me. Anything setting up at their cap's going to have shots on me. I'm just better off going the back way and moving in. This is a sharp-looking tank. I love the looks of it. I mean, I've always liked the Tiger II, but the Tiger II definitely needs a nice big buff. They haven't touched that tank, I don't think, since it's been released. So pretty much I'm coming around this way, just kind of waiting for anything to pop around and start taking shots at me. You know, just your standard, it's called a King Tiger C, but it's just a Tiger II, so it's not any faster than your Tiger II. I mean, you can see it's pretty slow, like any other heavy. So I'm just kind of moving in a little bit slow, just in case anything pops out in front of me, so I got a shot on them, try to get the first shot off, then angle our armor. So we come around here, and we make the, whatever that was, Black Prince poop his pants. Now this low gets a shot on me right there. I'm like, how in the hell did he even hit me? Especially when he hit me here. How did he, I don't know. I just don't see how he got a shot on this side of my lower plate when this hill was in the way and that tank that I just knocked out was there. He must have just threaded that shot like, just doesn't look like he should have been able to hit me there. But lo and behold, he did somehow. I tried needling a threading a shot through like on him like he just did me, but it bounced. And I'm shooting premium rounds, and you can see why, because even a premium round, when it hit him in his front plate there, it still bounced. That one went through. And I noticed one thing about this. It's like the Tiger II. Tiger II, not as much. He was going to try getting around my side, so I at least knocked his track off. But he kept knocking my engine out. As you can see, he's been hitting me in the lower front plate, and he knocked my engine out. I fixed it. He knocks my engine out again. The M41 Bulldog is coming up behind him. I think I get one more shot into him, and then I get knocked out as I back up over a hill. That's the one he bounced off me. We were able to hit him. And I'm trying to figure out, the low's down to 12 hit points, so that M41 must have been shooting HE shots at him or something. I don't know. But it seems, because the M41 Bulldog's got a fast shot reload, but it doesn't hit for a whole lot if I remember right. But I think he was actually shooting HE at him. But anyway, so I'm about ready to get a shot off. I'm getting ready, and he gets his shot off just before I do. But no big deal. The M41 Bulldog hits him in, takes him out. So, lo and behold, that is a match in the King Tiger C. Couldn't think of what it was called there for a minute there. But that's the King Tiger C, and like I said, you get it with Twitch Prime if you link that with... it's killing me. I got the name of that other program. It's another website you got to link it with, and you're able to get this beautiful tank. But it all boils down to, like I said, if you want to pay for or basically a rental fee You pay $10 a month for the Twitch Prime and the other thing, whatever it is, and then you get this tank. Like I said, I don't see it being smart for myself since I don't use Twitch Prime enough because I can't stream to keep paying $10 just for basically a tank rental. You do get some good stuff every month, so I think the first of next month I'll probably cancel my account with it. So this tank will disappear, but at least I'll have got some gaming in it and been able to do a review on it to help you lovely people out and make you decide whether you want to spend your money every month on a tank or not. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hold on for a minute and I'll have some post-game stats for you. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so on that battle, I kind of was heading up the hill and I noticed that the tanks that all went to would be the east side. Yeah, east side of the map. Kind of got, I don't want to say rolled over, but the enemy team, I think, sent more people that way. I kind of wish I would have went that way to begin with, but I think in the long run it actually paid off not going that way. I was using standard rounds at first, but then when it came down to it, and I was going against the low, I know that since they buffed the low's armor, which they really buffed the hell out of it, I didn't want to risk not going through the front of them. And standard pen on this is 203. It still probably would have gone through, but I just wanted to make sure 100% it did, and I still did bounce a couple off him. So, you know, when he angled it. So even the premium round being, was it 237 still bounced, but he did bounce one off me also. So wasn't the best match in the world, but I just wanted to show you kind of if it's worth doing to get this tank with the Twitch Prime and so on and so forth. It is slow. You can see that when I was heading back to our base, I got up on the rocks there. I was going to go over the hill. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. If I do that, I'm going to die. So I had to back up, go down to the right a little bit and down a hill. And I'll point that out in the, in the match there, or I pointed it out in the match. And you could see that it is not the fastest. It's still same speed as the Tiger 2. It's just, just kind of slow because it's a heavy. But so we got over on the side where the Black Prince, the low, and I think there was something else over there. And we ended up taking out the Black Prince, and we got the low down to a one shot, which all I needed was like a split second quicker load time, and I would have been able to take the low out. Because I got him down to a one shot, but somebody else finished him off. We hit the AMX 1357. I believe that might have been on a blind shot. The MX AC 46, we hit him once and then bounced one off him. The A44, we hit him for 243. That one was 221, 215. So, excuse me, I think it's 240 is the average damage on this. Yeah, 240. So, yeah, that was a low roll. Low roll. That was 243, so 3 over the standard roll. He was at, all he had was 201 hit points left, and then 3 shots into the low for 702. So those were probably kind of low for 3 shots, but so we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down on the. Somebody else had another one there too. He did 1654, did 1582 damage. 1 kill and got 738 base experience. You make credits with this thing. You can see I made over 100,000, 139 credits, and I shot 12 times, 11 hit, 7 pen. So, and I think a couple of them, one was the tank destroyer, it bounced, and I think the other few were off the low. So you can see even the premium rounds were still kind of, they're iffy at tier, when you're going against a tier 8. It's just, it would be nice if it had a little more penetration, but at top tier, that would have gone through pretty much anything I was aiming at with standard rounds. So total damage was 1582 from a distance of more than 300 meters, 679. We got hit 5 times, 4 did penetrate, we did bounce 1, and that was from the low for 320. We damaged 5, destroyed 1. Damage with our assistance was 131. And So it looks like, all in all, after ammo, repair on the tank, we still covered out 57,639 credits. Not too shabby, considering 35,000 of it was ammo. So all in all, I like it. I like the fact that you get Tier 8 armor and a Tier 7, but I wish the gun still hit for what the Tiger 2 does. But basically, you got to ask yourself, do you want to spend basically $10 a month for a tank rental? Because as soon as you shut down your Twitch Prime or quit paying the $10 a month, this tank disappears. Now, every month, you will get tanks, crews, different things. I'm not saying you're going to get a tank every month. It might only be a rental, or it might be a special tank. And it's something that happens every month. And I think you get a notification saying, this was called Twitch Prime E something or other. And, we get to keep the crew member, but you lose this tank if you stop paying the money. And it all boils down to, do you use Twitch Prime enough to make it worth your while? Now, I just did it to get this tank to see how it was so I could do this review for you guys. I'll probably cancel it because I don't use Twitch Prime enough, because with what I can get out on the road for a internet connection, I can't stream World of Tanks, unfortunately. So for me to pay $10 a month for Twitch Prime, for me, would be stupid. I would just be paying for the tank rental, or getting a tank that I'm basically renting, maybe a crew member here and there, which, I mean, yeah, given that I had four crew skills at 100%, which is really nice. And you do get to keep that. He won't disappear, but the tank will. So just boils down to if you really want to spend that money every month on a tank. And if it's just going to be, if they're going to come out with a special tank every month that you get to pay this rental fee on, or if it's going to be like tanks I already have. Like this month, this one, obviously no one has it unless you have Twitch Prime. So if you see this, somebody's paying basically $10 a month to have this tank. But if you guys, if you got extra money burning in a hole in your pocket, then, or if you use Twitch Prime, yeah, I would definitely do it. But if you're like me and you just don't have the internet connection, or you can't stream good enough, then it's just not worth it, to be honest with you. I love having the tank. I wish I could buy it outright, but they just don't give you the option, unfortunately. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.